How to use other functions with lists. There are a few inbuilt functions that you can use with lists which help in making a lot of tasks easier. For example, now suppose we have this list over here. Let's print it. We can see the length of the list by we can see how many total elements are there by just using the inbuilt function length. So we write len of the list, and when we print this, it gives the value 10. The next function that we use is to find the data type. So we can find the data type of the of any we can find the data type of any object by just writing type and in brackets the variable. So in this case we write type and then the our list, which is ls, and when we run it, it gives the type as list. The next function that we're going to use, which is exclusively for lists, is append. Append is used to add the number to the end of the list, hence the name append. It literally appends the whatever value you give to the end of the list. So it could be anything, it could be a number, string, whatever you give the input as. In this case I've given the number 10, and you can see when I print the new list, it will append 10 at the end. The next widely used function is extend. Suppose we have an existing list and we have to extend our list with new elements. So that time we use the extend function, which is used in the following manner. So list dot extend, and in this case we have a list of the new elements that we want to add, so 10, 53 and 89, and we extend it and we write ls2 in the brackets, and now we print. So now you'll see that the three values that from the second list are extended and put in the older list, the bigger list, ls. You could also do this by concatenating lists. So you can just do ls plus ls2 and you will get the same results. But this is in case where both the extending the values which need to be extended are in the list. The next method that we will see in the next function that we see is max and min. Max gives the maximum value in the function and min gives the minimum value in the function. Both of these are inbuilt, and when we print the values, we will get 0 as min and 9 as the max. There is another list where we can find the sum of all the values in a list by using the inbuilt function sum. So we write sum and then the list variable in the brackets, and we'll get the sum of, when we run this, we get the sum of all the values. The next function is index. So we can find index of a specific element by writing ls dot index and then the number, that is 7. So when we run this, you can see that 7 is on index 1, and that's the output that we have got. Now suppose we have a string hello. We can turn this string into a list by writing sr underscore list is equal to sr dot split. By splitting the string, we get a list of the string, so we'll get hello. Now if I make the string as hello space world and then we split it, that time we'll get a list with the values hello and world. So there'll be two different elements within the list. So it has by default split them by the space. We can also convert a tuple into a list by writing the tuple. Now suppose we have this tuple 1, 3, 4. If I want to convert it to list, I will just write list. I'll just write ls is equal to list and then the brackets, and within the brackets we'll write tuple, tup. Now we can print this list, ls, and now we can print the data type of this list to check if it has turned to list. So we write type of list, type of ls, and when we run this code, and it been converted into list. So see how first it was written with rounded brackets, and now we have written it with square brackets, and it has written the data type as list. So these are all the other functions that we have for lists, which are inbuilt and which you can use to operate on lists.